Have you ever hopped on an electric scooter to skip traffic or just for fun? It might seem like a simple ride from point A to point B, but behind every Lime trip lies a surprisingly complex technological infrastructure. This isn't just a micromobility startup, it's a data-driven beast. An example of how tech, urbanism, and economics can align to reshape how we move through cities. Today on Economy Factor, we're diving into how Lime conquered the world and the data. Lime's story begins in 2017 during a boom in urban mobility solutions. Founded by Toby Sun and Brad Bao, the company launched with a clear idea. What if we could replace short car trips with more sustainable? The answer came in a familiar form, electric scooters, but not the old school kind. These were part of a digitally integrated shared ecosystem. Their first big move was launching pilot programs in strategic cities, but it wasn't about dropping scooters and waiting for results. Lime treated these pilots like living labs. Every kilometer traveled, every break, every high demand zone. It was all tracked in real time. This first stage didn't just validate the product, it laid the groundwork for Lime's true differentiator: data. Lime quickly realized it wasn't just offering a mobility service, it was building a layer of intelligence over urban behavior. As users rode, the company collected massive amounts of geospatial data. That data helped optimize, redesign collection routes, anticipate maintenance, and much more. Thanks to these insights, Lime began using dynamic pricing. The same trip could have different prices depending on demand, time of day, or even weather. Inspired by the airline industry, this model helped Lime maximize fleet usage and increase profitability without necessarily raising operational costs. But it's not all algorithms and sensors. Lime understood that to stay in cities, it had to work with them. Deep changes in urban systems only happen when tech innovations, cultural shifts, and public policy align. Lime positioned itself as a player in these transitions. How? By forging public-private partnerships with city governments, participating in sustainable mobility projects, sharing urban data to improve traffic planning, and even building predictive congestion models. This not only fueled growth, it legitimized Lime's presence in places where other micromobility startups were seen as intruders. Lime's expansion hasn't just been global, it's been smartly localized. In each city, strategy shifts. In Paris, for example, Lime had to win a public tender where only 3 operators were allowed. To succeed, they had to prove environmental commitment, technical expertise, and community collaboration. They did, and today they're a key part of Paris's urban transport system. In San Francisco, the strategy was more technical. Lime integrated with the city's MUNI transport system, helping connect the first and last miles of daily commutes. And in Santiago, Chile, Lime adapted to heavy foot traffic and chaotic road conditions by redesigning scooters with stronger wheels and better shock absorption, and partnering with local bike operators. These examples show Lime's success isn't just about tech or money, it's about empathy for local realities. Unlike classic network effects, more users equals more value. Lime operates on a data network effect. The more people use it, the more data the platform collects. That data improves scooter placement, adjusts prices in real time, enables predictive maintenance, and powers expansion models. It's a virtuous cycle. More usage makes the service smarter, and a smarter service attracts more users. From a business model perspective, Lime is a digital platform built on 3 key pillars: its mobile app, a fleet of connected vehicles, and an advanced analytics engine. Revenue comes from per-minute scooter rentals, and, indirectly, from the sale of urban intelligence, the data. Its value proposition: a sustainable, on-demand, low-cost transportation solution. Key customers include urban users, tourists, and local governments. Everything happens through digital channels, and user relationships are highly automated. Lime also forms strategic partnerships with energy providers, insurers, and municipalities. Unlike many startups that scale fast and figure things out later, Lime built a business plan focused on operational sustainability. One of its smartest decisions was investing in its own logistics: trucks, algorithms for nightly scooter collection, automated preventive maintenance, all designed to lower fixed costs and reduce urban clutter. And those public-private partnerships, they aren't just political. Many cities offer incentives to companies that promote green mobility. Lime has tapped into those incentives not just to operate, but to help fund its expansion. Although Lime is often celebrated as a clean modern solution, its early years were chaotic. In many cities, scooters appeared overnight without warning, frustrating pedestrians and officials alike. Scooters blocked sidewalks, ended up in parks, or even rivers. These issues didn't just raise questions about sustainability, they sparked concerns about social responsibility. Lime responded with both tech and community-based solutions. First, they added geofencing, virtual zones that prevent parking or riding in restricted areas. Then came penalty and reward systems. Park wrong and you get penalized. Help collect and charge scooters and you earn money as a juicer. They also worked with city governments to create designated parking zones and citizen education programs. This ability to learn through conflict and refine the model is a big reason Lime became a category leader. We can't talk about Lime without addressing environmental impact. Electric micromobility might seem sustainable by default, but Lime went further. They developed more durable scooters, secured partnerships with clean energy providers, and began tracking their carbon footprint. This commitment to urban sustainability gave Lime credibility with critics and helped drive expansion into tightly regulated European markets. In several cities, Lime has become part of the public mobility ecosystem, integrated with buses, trains, and bikes. As Lime grew, competition exploded: Bird, Spin, Dot, Voi, all with similar models. But Lime's edge has been its adaptability. In every city, it adjusts to local regulations, tweaks fleet size, pricing, and operations based on environmental conditions. This local adaptability is what's kept Lime afloat where others failed. It also built alliances with giants like Uber and Google Maps to integrate its service into major platforms, making it even easier for users to access. What started as a simple electric scooter has become a symbol of how tech can transform not just cities, but decision-making itself. Lime doesn't just move people, it moves data, policies, and sustainable business models. It's a reminder that today's most successful ventures aren't just the most innovative, but the ones that best understand their environment. And if you want to keep exploring how the businesses changing the world really work, don't forget to subscribe to Economy Factor. We break down the strategies, models, and secrets behind the world's most impactful companies. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, share it with someone who moves through the city but may not realize what's really behind an electric scooter, and tell us in the comments what success story you want us to explore next. See you in the next video.